Started as a hilarious and bizarre piece of comedy in 2013, FUKREY has been redeveloped again and again. And after 10 years of journey in 2023, FUKREY 3 has been released with the characters having more than a marginalized mindset. But is it really carrying the same charm as its first installment? Here's us telling the good aspects and the drawbacks of the new Excel Entertainment production, FUKREY 3. The good. Out of all the rucksacks the film has to deliver, Pankaj Tripathi's Pandit Ji and Varun Sharma's Chucha are the only two characters who give some relief by not taking a deep breath. Movies like this, which are highly dependent on the characters to deliver some gags or even chuckles, need to have some good events to pull out the game properly. But with FUKREY 3, the characters are no more relevant like the first installment, and the story even just feels like an unwanted extension with no honesty. The slapstick comedy. When the first installment of FUKREY 3 was released, it was the story and the novelty factor of the silliness that made it a chartbuster. But with FUKREY 3, it totally becomes a slapstick comedy with very mean kind of comic deliveries. The comic is mostly about how Chucha is filthy and unintentionally scratching his body all the time. Although it took a political turn with Bholi Punjaban fighting the election and Chucha standing against her in the election. He tries to deliver some social message, but it never feels like you are going to get something juicy out of it. After some time, you may also feel like us that all this comedy or story is about peeing or pooping. However, it never delivers the promised item and the social message and even feels like half-baked or uncooked. The story and direction. Just like every other FUKREY installment, this has also the whole reliability on Chucha's Deja Chu. But this time, it has been extended relentlessly with a very kiddish approach. Sometimes the story even asks you to laugh at just people shouting and the sounds echoing. Like how low bro the comedy has fallen for. Mrigdeep Singh Lamba has been the director of all the installments of FUKREY, and somehow I feel he tries to save the juggler in his tight and tricky way. But on the flip side, it still feels somewhere the soul of the movie is not in the right place. However, after all these outcomes, it doesn't need any more drawbacks to pull out of this half-baked and forced comedy piece. Only someone who has been a die-hard fan of FUKREY is gonna enjoy this. Otherwise, it's strictly an exhausting watch to tolerate for 2 hours. And that's a wrap to the video, guys. Do comment your thoughts about FUKREY 3 and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Fortnite Chronicles.